Welcome to the ABTA 2015 ABTA Travel Trends Report. Now in the next few minutes I'm going to run through some of the highlights of the analysis and also feature some of the destinations that we figure will be hot spots in 2015. In terms of the economic impact on holidays, we've seen quite tough times in the last couple of years. And in 2014, one section of the community that was actually taking more holidays than normal were the affluent section. They were taking 3 or more holidays a year. We fully expect that to continue in 2015, which is obviously good news for the industry. However, there are other sections of the community, particularly families on a budget, then when they are taking a holiday, they're making it work a lot harder for them. What that means in effect is if you're going to an overseas wedding, which increasingly people are doing, or visiting a major sporting event, then people are combining that with a family holiday. So it's a sensible way of balancing the budget, and we fully expect that to continue throughout the next 12 months. We're also seeing increasing numbers of people when they do go, they want to have a more authentic experience. They want to live like a local, and that can mean either they're going out for meals with local families, and increasingly tour operators providing those kind of holidays. We've also seen a marked shift in the last couple of years away from beach breaks. Now they're still incredibly popular. About 40% of holidays we take are beach breaks, but there's been a shift in 2014, and in terms of our research we found that people are saying this will increase in 2015 for people taking city breaks, and this is partly being driven by the growth of the no-frills airlines, which have done a great job in opening up large sections of Europe for short breaks, and that definitely is going to continue. So city break very much king in 2015. Now we also in the report feature 12 destinations or countries which we feel for some reason it could be there's an anniversary going on, a major sporting event, or a cultural event such as maybe a film being made there makes this country very much a hot spot. And in 2015 we featured 12, and I've only got time to talk of 4 here. So first of all, I'd like to discuss Austria. Everybody's favourite Christmas movie, The Sound of Music, is celebrating its 50th birthday, and where it's filmed, Salzburg, will be doing numerous celebrations throughout the year, so very much a year to visit. Secondly, Cuba. President Obama recently announced that Americans would be allowed to travel to Cuba, and they haven't been able to do that since the 1950s. So 2015 will probably be the last year before we see large numbers of Americans in Cuba, so definitely the time to visit. Thirdly, the Canary Islands are incredibly popular with UK holidaymakers, but most of you won't have heard of one called La Gomera. It's a small, largely unspoilt island, but in 2015 it's going to be a lot easier to get to as more tour operators are featuring it. So a very beautiful place, highly recommended, particularly if you like hiking. And fourthly and lastly, Japan. A beautiful country, very exotic, but I think many people would have been put off travelling there over the years because they think it's very expensive. That's no longer the case. The pound has increased in value by 30% against the yen, and in 2015 it looks like that's set to continue. So definitely the time to go. It's a beautiful country, 21st century sophistication, plus ancient chic, lovely place. The full report can be viewed on abta.com, and I'd strongly recommend you do that after watching this video.